If you're over 60 and your legs feel heavier than they used to, if stairs feel steeper, if you find yourself reaching for the wall just in case, please, my friend, don't ignore this. Because the real reason your legs are getting weaker may have nothing to do with your muscles. And there are 5 simple fruits sitting in almost every grocery store that may quietly help. Stay with me, because the Hag 3 on my list is the one almost every senior overlooks. Hello, my friend. I'm Dr. Julian Hayes. And today I want to share something with you that could truly matter for the next 10, 20, even 30 years of your life. Because here's the truth most people don't tell you. Weak legs after 60 are not just about old muscles. The real problem usually starts somewhere most seniors never think to look. In your blood vessels, your nerves, your cells, and the silent inflammation building up inside your body for years. But there's good news, my friend. Research now points to 5 simple, affordable fruits that may help support each one of these systems. Stay with me until the end, because I've saved the most powerful one for last. Before we begin, if this helps even one person you love, please tap that like button. It truly helps me reach more seniors who need to hear this. And of course, always consult your personal doctor before making any changes to your health routine. Now, why does this matter right now? According to Harvard Health, the Mayo Clinic, and the knee, adults can begin losing 3 to 8% of muscle mass every decade after the age of 30. That's a quiet number, my friend. But over 30 or 40 years, it adds up to something serious. It's called sarcopenia, the gradual loss of strength as we age. But here's what most seniors don't know. 2 people with the same muscle loss can have completely different leg functions. One walks confidently, the other reaches for the wall. So the real question becomes, what makes the difference? Let me show you. Number 5, pomegranate, the fruit that supports blood flow to tired legs. Let me tell you something important, my friend. Your legs are the farthest part of your body from your heart. Every single beat your heart makes has to push blood downwards through miles of vessels just to reach the muscles in your thighs, calves, and feet. And here's what the Cleveland Clinic and Mayo Clinic both confirm. As we age, our blood vessels naturally stiffen. They lose flexibility. Blood moves slower. And the muscles at the end of that long journey start arriving late to work. That's why your legs may feel heavy. That's why a short walk may now leave you tired. That's why your feet might feel cold even in warm rooms. Now meet pomegranate, my friend. This beautiful red fruit is full of plant compounds called polyphenols. Research published in respected nutrition journals has found that pomegranate may support nitric oxide, a natural molecule your blood vessels use to relax and open up. When your vessels open more easily, blood flows more freely. Oxygen and nutrients reach your leg muscles better, and your legs may finally start to feel less heavy. You can find pomegranate seeds in most grocery stores. A small handful in yogurt, oatmeal, or salad a few times a week may gently support your circulation. But before I move on, you need to hear about something even more important than blood flow. Something that explains why even healthy legs can feel uncertain when you walk. Number 4, kiwi, the fruit that supports the electrical wires in your legs. Now, my friend, here's something that almost nobody talks about. Movement is not just muscles. Movement is electricity. Before your leg lifts, before your foot lands, before you even take a single step, your nervous system has already sent an electrical signal from your brain, down your spine, into the muscles of your legs. That signal tells your muscle when to contract, when to relax, and when to balance. But here's what aging does, my friend. Research has shown that oxidative stress, damage from unstable molecules called free radicals, can slowly weaken these nerve signals. Not all at once, just slightly slower, just slightly less precise. And that small delay is often where stumbles and falls begin. This is where kiwi becomes one of the most underestimated fruits in a senior's diet. According to the USDA, just one kiwi contains more vitamin C than an orange. And the knee confirms that vitamin C is one of the body's most important antioxidants, helping defend cells against the kind of oxidative stress that slowly wears down nerves. Kiwi also gives you potassium, which the Mayo Clinic confirms is essential for healthy nerve and muscle signaling. So a simple kiwi, sliced over yogurt or eaten fresh in the morning, may help support the very system that controls your balance. This information is for educational purposes and doesn't replace your doctor's advice. Please keep that in mind. But now, my friend, stay with me, because the next one is the most important on the entire list, and it's the one most seniors completely overlook. Number 3, tart cherries, the fruit almost every senior ignores and shouldn't. This is the one I told you about at the start, the one almost every senior misses. Let me tell you why. There's a quiet, invisible attacker that most people never connect to leg weakness, and it's called chronic low-grade inflammation. The Mayo Clinic and Harvard Health both confirm that this kind of silent inflammation can quietly interfere with how your muscles repair after each day's use. Imagine this, my friend. Every walk, every set of stairs, every chore creates tiny wear and tear in your muscles. Normally, your body repairs that overnight. But when inflammation is quietly elevated, the repair slows down. Your muscles break down faster than they can rebuild. And the result feels exactly like weakness, when really, it's a recovery problem. Now, this is where tart cherries shine. Tart cherries are one of nature's richest sources of anthocyanins, those deep red plant pigments that have been studied for years for their gentle anti-inflammatory effects. Research published in respected sports medicine journals has shown tart cherry juice may support faster muscle recovery and reduce soreness, including in older adults, not just young athletes. So if your legs feel heavier than yesterday's activity should explain, if morning stiffness lingers longer than it used to, if soreness arrives faster and leaves slower, tart cherries may be one of the most overlooked fruits you could add. You don't need expensive supplements, my friend. A small glass of unsweetened tart cherry juice or a handful of frozen tart cherries in your oatmeal a few days a week may quietly support your recovery. A quick safety note: if you take blood-thinning medications, blood pressure medications, or have diabetes, please ask your doctor before adding tart cherry juice regularly. Every person is different. What works for one senior may not work for another. Always check with your physician. But now, stay with me, because the next one solves a problem most seniors don't even realize they have. Number 2. Oranges, the fruit that refuels the engines in your legs. Let me ask you something, my friend. Have you ever had a day when your legs just feel tired? Not weak, not painful, just exhausted, like the energy itself has run out? There's a beautiful reason this happens, my friend. Inside every muscle cell are tiny powerhouses called mitochondria. The Cleveland Clinic and respected research journals describe them as your body's energy engines. They take oxygen and nutrients and turn them into usable fuel, the fuel that powers every step you take. But here's the truth. Research published in the Journal of Physiology has shown that mitochondria become fewer and less efficient as we age. So your legs may not be weaker, they may just be running out of fuel sooner than they should. This is where oranges step quietly into the spotlight, my friend. Most people think of oranges only for vitamin C and immunity, but vitamin C plays a much deeper role. The NIH and Linus Pauling Institute both confirm that vitamin C is essential for making a compound called carnitine, which helps move fat into your mitochondria to be used as energy. Without enough vitamin C, the energy factory in your muscles cannot run at full power. And there's more, my friend. Vitamin C is also vital for collagen production. Collagen is what holds your tendons, ligaments, and joints together, the entire scaffolding of your legs. Without enough vitamin C, that scaffolding can quietly weaken. So 1 or 2 oranges a day, sliced into your breakfast or eaten as a snack, may gently support both your cellular energy and the structural foundation of your legs. A quick caution: if you have acid reflux or are on certain medications that interact with citrus, please ask your doctor what works best for you. Now, my friend, are you ready? It's time for the #1 fruit, the one that may quietly change how your legs feel within weeks. The #1 reveal. Number 1. Bananas, the fruit that may quiet the nighttime cramps. Have you ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night by a cramp so sharp you grab, your leg in pain, that sudden tightening in your calf or foot, gripping you so hard you can't move? Most seniors blame dehydration, or just call it one of those things. But here's what most people don't know, my friend. A muscle cramp is not a muscle that won't relax. It's a muscle receiving a signal it can't stop responding to. And at the heart of that signal lies one of the most important minerals in your body: potassium. The Mayo Clinic and NIH both confirm potassium is essential for healthy nerve and muscle function. Every nerve signal that reaches a muscle requires potassium to fire it and to release it. But here's the problem, my friend. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition reports that potassium intake is often too low in adults over 60, and low potassium has been linked to more frequent cramping, slower contractions, and faster muscle fatigue. This is where the humble banana steps forward. According to USTA data, a single medium banana provides about 422 milligrams of potassium, along with magnesium, vitamin B6, and gentle natural carbohydrates that all help support the way your muscles signal and contract. So 1 banana a day, sliced into oatmeal, blended into a smoothie, or simply eaten plain, may gently support the very signals your legs depend on. Many seniors notice fewer night cramps, steadier walking, and a gentler recovery within just a few weeks. But please, my friend, a serious word of caution here. If you take medications for high blood pressure, especially ACE inhibitors, ARBs, or potassium-sparing diuretics, do not increase your potassium without talking to your doctor. First, the same goes for anyone with kidney conditions. Too much potassium can be dangerous in those cases. Always check with your physician before changing anything. Now, let me bring all 5 together for you. The big lesson: why consistency matters more than perfection. My friend, here's something almost no one tells seniors. Knowing the right foods is only half the answer. The other half is consistency. Every single fruit we covered today, pomegranate for blood flow, kiwi for nerves, tart cherries for recovery, oranges for energy and structure, bananas for muscle signaling, works through systems that run every hour of every day. They don't store. They don't take days off. They respond to what you give them, repeatedly, gently, over time. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that dietary consistency, not perfection, is the strongest predictor of preserved physical function in adults over 65. Small daily choices, repeated over months and years, build the foundation for legs that carry you well into your 80s and 90s. You don't need all 5 fruits every day, my friend. Even rotating 2 or 3 throughout the week can make a real difference. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is showing up for your body, gently, consistently, lovingly, every single day. So let me remind you one more time, my friend. 5 simple fruits, 5 different systems: pomegranate for circulation, kiwi for nerves, tart cherries for recovery, oranges for energy and structure, and bananas for muscle signaling. This is not a cure. This is not a miracle. This is just gentle, daily nourishment for the legs that have carried you through your entire life and deserve to keep carrying you for years to come. Please, always talk to your doctor before making changes to your diet, especially if you take medications for blood pressure, blood thinners, blood sugar, or have kidney issues. Medicine and lifestyle work best hand in hand. If this video helped you, please tap that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone over 60 who's struggling with weak or tired legs. Your one share could truly change someone's life. I'm Dr. Julian Hayes. Stay healthy, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video. And in my next video, I'll reveal the one simple morning exercise that 90-year-old Japanese seniors do every day to keep their balance and prevent falls, and it takes just 60 seconds. You won't want to miss it. See you there, my friend.